Good morning, good afternoon, good night, guys. Obviously, you've read the title. We've been hit not once, not twice, but 3 times. So we're here at the shop. This is how I rolled up the other day. All beautiful, all locked up. Unlocked the door, beautiful. Open the thing. Sweet as. Just jump in, open the doors. All good. Thought I'll come and start working the 31 and get the thing ready for you guys so we can have the car 1 ready for the event, and several other things. I've come in and someone's helped themselves. Thanks. Really helpful. Alright, so as soon as immediately when I walked in, it felt a bit off in here. I was just like, that's a bit weird. Anyway, kind of carried on, walked down here. Everything seemed exactly the same. Like everything was left, the car 31 at the same height. That was parked there, this was parked here. All the same, nothing moved outside. All the doors shut, all the doors locked. And I looked over there and I was like, oh, my wheels are gone. It's a bit weird. Maybe some of the boys needed it. Fair enough. Alright, I'll just check it out later. Cool. Didn't actually notice that my wheels on my rack here, which were one Archer's wheels, the first 17-inch wheels we ran, and were there, so they had damage from that. So they weren't actually particularly useful wheels, but it's just the fact that you never know. So I noticed that actually a few minutes later. Anyway, I've come through here and I particularly noticed the toolbox down the back there was open very strangely. So I was like, that's a bit weird. And we made our way all the way down. Everything still looks normal. Look at that. Alright, that's a bit weird. And I've got to pretty much here and I was like, okay, something doesn't feel right. I'm like, hold up, I'm gonna just check. So I've walked over 31, checked, ECU gone. Brand new Link Storm X gone in its packet. The loom, the port valve, Turbo Smart stuff, all gone. I didn't actually realise till later. Like I kind of walked around, checked all the doors, all the windows. So everything was locked. Nothing was broken. There was no forced entry at all anywhere in this building. So that was weird. Someone's come in and left. Don't know what that means. Anyway, then I walked around after that, had a look. Take the turbo. That's a bit annoying because that's a custom spec turbo. However, Teo from Hypergear is sorting us out. So he's helping us out getting another one ASAP, even though it was like such a long turnaround time when I got the turbo. But it's coming, so thanks Teo for that. Also, after all this, I was like, I'm not too particularly keen on working on the car anymore. When I specifically set aside the day when I came in to work on this, was to pretty much have this video for you guys that are watching now instead of it being less than what you last seen it, more. I woke up the next morning, I was like, that's right, I'll just throw the plenum on, put the Rajab on, and then I realised they even took the Rajab as well. So if you're watching and you were the bloke or girl, you're gonna need these, so just let us know if you need them. They're here. Can't bolt Rajab on without it. And so that's all good. So we've got a few people helping us out, get us back on track. Unfortunately, just put a big spanner in the works for time. But one of the weird thing is as well is, like I said, Jesse's car, minus the bonnet up, was parked here. You see police aware sticker. If you know Jesse's TikTok, Brenrag on TikTok, watch it out. He's just a clown. It's funny as. That was at the front of his car, so that's got nothing to do with anything that's happened here. But we've got surveillance footage of this car being driven out of this building and driven back in. And parked straight back here, not even taken. So keys are in the car, keys are in that car. Obviously 31 doesn't drive. Keys in Archer over there. They weren't taken. So that's a bit weird. I'm not saying nothing, but that's just a bit weird. In saying that, that was a Wednesday morning. So came in on Australia Day. I know what you were doing for Australia Day, probably at the beach in the rain. I was coming in to work on this car, Ian, to get it ready, because we need this ready for, we've got some people coming up from New South Wales, coming also down from North Queensland, coming down, and we're going to be taking them. So like I said earlier, guys, Ian's 31 here. That's purely like he's a pastor at a church in the Gold Coast. And it's purely about helping people get back on their feet. Like his heart for that, like that bloke's heart is to just see people do better, same as us. So it's a bit of a bummer because it's been so many setbacks already for this car, but we'll get through it. So it's a bit unfortunate that it's happened to this, but we'll get through it. I'm glad a few people like Benny from M1 sorting the ECU for us quickly as well. So that's good. So just those little bits and pieces. My wheels, oh, they're probably gone. So I bought some new wheels anyway, so I bought them, so they're on their way. And Monday, before that, we had 2 cars on the street. One of the young guys, his mate, was his car, and another one was Jesse's car. That got stolen as well, so that's all good. We'll get another car, that's fine. And then Friday night, unfortunately, Nicholas's trailer got pinched from the front of our main shop, so that's a bit annoying, but that's all right because Matsuri, we're not going to need the trailer anyway. We're going to rock up with a bit bigger of a rig. So in saying that, March Matsuri QR will be there. We'll be taking passenger runs, yeah, providing I guess no one takes our cars. So hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully it's still here. Who would have thought? Lock me cars in the shed, still stuff goes missing. So I don't know. I feel really weird about it, but this is why we've got this video this week, just with the amount of time and effort lost in finding information and stuff like that on who did this, why they did it. I don't know. So I don't know if next week we'll have another video yet. However, I know we've cracked the 5,000 subs, which is crazy considering like start of 2020 we had like, I don't know where we're at, I think like 500, not even. Yeah. 300 subs, something like that. So pretty crazy how much we've grown. So we are definitely going to do a burnout in the drift car. I just need to work out a time and a place with who I need to do it at, and who, you get me. And there's someone driving in and they're just doing really weird stuff behind you there. So yes, 5,000 subs. Thank you, appreciate the support. And if you know any information about potentially what's happened, yeah, send us a message and see what we can do. Alright, just to add, on the just the sadness that I've noticed, good note. Dazza here, not Cheeseburger, I've decided I'm gonna paint it. So you probably did notice walking around there. This quarter panel, it's been dusted, there's some fingerprints on it. That's a side note. Change the panel as the old one, very clean. I definitely got a bit too carried away in the, I'll put it against Archer here. Kind of the indication of how buggered it is. You know what initially ruined this panel? Not a concrete wall like I built the car for, but a stinking water barrier at Archie. Is what, like a 4-row of that, tipped them all up, like obviously they weren't full of water. And it just bent it in such a way. So I'm done with it now. Car's getting a makeover because the front's still got yellow, but that looks almost, like this was yellow. So was the 17. Now we obviously used a slightly different paint for that at the early hours of the morning of Matsuri prepping at about, I don't know, it was very early. So she's going to colour, so you guys will find out. I'm not going to tell you. Kind of looks similar to that, funny enough, but and I'm going to neaten her up. She's going to be good. And also, some of you guys know Peter K, K's Fabrication. He's going to be driving with us. He's going to be an Archer this time. A couple of years ago, he drove the Papa Smurf. So those of you guys don't know the Papa Smurf, obviously the channel's grown quite large since then. Well, it didn't really survive very long because I definitely gave him orders to just rip the rear off the car. And that's what he did. So if you go to pretty much, I think our first video, or like first 5 videos, it was Papa Smurf, us fixing the gas. That car just, yeah, so she went, so he's gonna be in this, it's gonna get the works, the lock, the surge tank, all that stuff. And then I think Quinny will eventually jump back into it once it's pretty much a fully set up vehicle. He'll have no excuse. So that's cool things. Nick's beater's pretty much ready. Yeah, so I'm painting my car. He's doing that. Jesse's doing wheels on straight pipe because it's too quiet. So we're keen, we'll be on. We've got a couple other people join us with some little bit different cars. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of Falcons out there at this Mat series. So if you hate Falcons, probably just don't even come. But if you're keen to see some sendage, we'll see you there.